Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, in the subject of personal selling, today we'll proceed to the characteristics of a good salesman. The characteristics or traits that is required in a good salesman, that is subdivided into six parts. You know, physical qualities are required, then communication skills, mental qualities, or say decision making qualities, social engineering qualities, moral or ethical qualities, as well as the professional qualities. So, in the category of physical qualities that is required in a good salesman, first is sound health, because a sound mind resides in the sound body. So, just like a normal human being, a salesperson also must be of sound health. A salesperson would be mentally and physically fit only if he has a good health. Uh, for a sound health, a salesman must eat well, sleep well, and exercise regularly. These are the things. If the salesman is engaged in performing these things, so a good health can be ensured. Then next is good appearance. Definitely a good appearance appeals everyone, so it attracts people. A salesman must not be unpleasant to see. He must be a good personality or have a good personality. He must carry his body well, or his body language should be good. Then next is cheerful disposition. A scholar has rightly said that smile is like a plague. Uh, that means it is contagious. When you see a person smiling, it spreads. The smiling spreads, and if a salesperson is cheerful and happy, he can make his customer cheerful and happy, which directly helps to have a good conversation, and there are the chances of convincing a client that is increased. And next is agility. Agility is definitely one of the traits that is required. A good salesperson should always be agile. That means the person should be active enough. A lazy and you know a lethargic person is no cannot convince the client. The salesman can never, such salesman can never attract the customers' attention, and they cannot appeal them. So, agility is definitely one of the characteristics that is required in a salesman. Then body language is definitely it is also one of the important trait that is required. The gestures and postures of a salesman are crucial in influencing the customers. Unnecessary hand-eye movements, shoulder movements, etc., creates a wrong impression in the mind of prospective buyer, and uh, it becomes difficult for him to convince or to encourage or persuade the client or prospect to buy the product. Then next is cleanliness. No person likes to sit around and listen to a dirty fellow. A good salesman must have good hairstyle, must be well shaved, must have clean body, and likewise he should be nicely dressed. And this is how, and that is required as a physical quality. These things are required in a good salesman. Then clothing is definitely, it is also an essential feature. A well-dressed salesman often attracts customers very easily. He should wear a formal dress, you may say. Dressing sense of a salesman often increases the confidence or his or her confidence, and the likelihood of increasing the probability of convincing the prospect is increased. So these are the physical qualities or traits that is required in a salesman or in a personal seller. Now the second classification, that is speaking qualities or communication skills. uh, First characteristic, that is clear pronunciation. A salesperson should have clear pronunciation. Otherwise, prospect may misinterpret the words that is being spoken by the salesperson. A person without good pronunciation can never become a good salesman. Uh, then next is proper vocabulary. Proper words, that must be used by a salesman while giving presentations. Proper choice of word is very important. A salesman must have good vocabulary to create lasting impression with words. Salesmen must use those words which are easy to understand and easy to pronounce. Technical jargons must be avoided. That means the technical words must not be used by these personal sellers, and because that creates ambiguity or confusion in the mind of prospect, and they may misinterpret the meaning whatever is being that is being spoken by the personal seller. Then next is effective delivery. Many times how we speak is more important than what we speak. So if the delivery style, that means if the communication or say language speaking style is not good, a salesperson may not be able to persuade the customer with good pronunciation and vocabulary. So definitely this trait is required. Then mental qualities, definitely, that is the third classification of, you know and in this sub classification, resourcefulness, that is, the first quality under this head. A resourceful person is one who understands and behaves according to the changing circumstances. That's why this, the person should be, the salesperson should be flexible enough while communicating. He or she should observe the mindset of the prospect and accordingly can change the method of conversation, and accordingly could make effort to convince the prospect. A good salesman change his behavior according to the uh, different customers and situation, according to the different mindset of the customers as well as their different priorities, you may say. Then next is intelligence. Definitely intelligence is a priority. A salesperson must be intelligent. That means a good salesman could handle objections carefully and easily with his intelligence. Presence of mind should be there, and he should answer the queries of the prospect with wisdom, so that the chances of convincing the prospect, that is increased. And next is sharp memory. To be successful, a salesperson must have sharp memory. He must be able to remember previous meetings with the customers' likes and dislikes of the customers, along with various offers being provided by the company. That means if the same personal seller has met with the prospect earlier also, he should be able to remember the meetings and what are the likes and dislikes that was conveyed to him by the prospect earlier. So accordingly he should take care of those likes and dislikes, and accordingly could present or demonstrate the goods, or say the product which he or she intends to offer, so that the chances of convincing a prospect is increased. Then these are the mental qualities. In the coming video, we'll discuss the next type of mental qualities, as well as social qualities. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope that you will be able to understand these points. Please comprehend these points in your notebooks, so that it becomes easy for you to have to revise these things at the time of your examination. So thanks for watching today's video. Have a nice day.